You have reached your destination.
Yep. Alright, so I'm a little bit pissed off, ticked off, sorry. I ordered this little sucker. It's a 3-incher. It's a rotary slash orbital. And I ordered a whole ton of these pads right there. And I got a ton more here. And I got big ones and small ones. Everything was just perfect. I've got the pad cleanup. I've got all kinds of stuff ready to go. And I forgot to order the blessed cutting compound. The stuff is pretty common. I didn't need to get it off Amazon, so I figured I'd just get it at Amazon, or AutoZone, or Napa, or whatnot. And I forgot to get it. So, so I had planned on doing no work to the back of my major panel here, and just buffing it out, and saying, "Ha ha! Look at how great I am." So instead, I'm gonna do what I hadn't planned on doing today, but I can certainly. And that is 1,000 and 2,000 grit this thing. It won't take me long. It'll probably take me 20 minutes, if that, per pass. But god damn it, I hate it when I forget stuff like this. Yeah. Oh well. And oh yeah, let me tell you what you're looking at here. Obviously, this is the front of the outward facing portion of the trunk lid. You can see some points here. A couple spots here and over and there that I did not sand down. Like my other pieces, I didn't want to sand too aggressively and get perhaps too far down. So if that's a low spot in the paint and the clear coat, so be it. I'll get it out with the less aggressive sandpaper, and go from there. If that doesn't come out too well with the other sandpaper, it'll come out with a buffer. And it might be something that I'll be able to see in the ultimate reflection, but I'm not going to worry about it too awfully darn much at this point in time, and instead concentrate on the 1000 and so on sandpaper. I'm going to pause this and I'll show you what I'm working with for sandpaper. And there we go. I've got different degradations of sandpaper between these things. I've got 1200 and anyway, so this is wet or dry. I'm going to be doing wet, of course. The higher the number that you have in sandpaper, the more fine it cuts in. So I've got my camera on a tripod so it doesn't move around, and you'll see the bit by bit improvement in how this thing looks after it gets buffed out, bit by bit. So the 1000 will take some of this stuff down to a higher shine, and it more or less takes out the marks and the spots that the 600 grit sandpaper did for this. Right, the 15 takes down the cutting marks and sanding marks of the 15, and the 2000 takes down the cutting and sanding marks of the 1500, and the final buff and polish takes all that out to a nice mirror smooth finish. Once I'm to that point, I'm frankly going to put the emblems on and call it a day. So I just wish I could have done the back first. Oh well, I guess I shouldn't bitch too much. When I do finally turn this over, I'm going to replace my towels and things to make sure that it's all padded and nice, or I'll just put more towels over it so I don't scratch up what I'm doing here today. So stand by. Okay, so just a quick aside, and I won't show this again, but all this milky crap that you're looking at on the surface here, that's clear coat coming off. So that's the top layer of the 600 grit with the 600 grit sandpaper left. I'll hose that down, take a picture, and then show it to you here in a sec. And there it is, a little bit wiped down. You can see it's not as cloudy and milky white as the other stuff was. As I do the 15 and the 2000, you're going to notice a big difference. Already some of the stuff in here is already gone. You see that my low spots that were there before are almost gone. Got a little bit more in there that I'm going to probably get some attention in. But not bad. So again, this is the result of the 1000 grit. What's next is the 1500. And I'll pause there, okay? Now, and this is after the 1500 grit. As you can see, a lot of the lower spots are out. Got a little bit here in the bottom portion there. That won't take long. Can't even feel it. But again, anything. If I stopped now and buffed, you wouldn't see that stuff. I've got the 2000 grit sandpaper left to do, and from the 15 to the for the 1000 to the 15 to the 2000, I will have taken about 40 minutes. And there we have the final product of the 2000 grit. All of that's pretty much gone. As you can see, there's a little bit that you don't see in the screen there, but not bad. And again, you see that most of the milky stuff is gone, and you're beginning to see some of the shine come through. Once I start buffing, that shine will be pretty gosh darn nice. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. It's still light outside, so I'm going to keep on working, I think, maybe on my hood. And I'll get that going. And here's my hood. You can see some little splotches there. These were nibs that I didn't shave down with a razor. I've got a little bit of low spot here. And I've got some low spots down here. And again, all of these are going to come out as I start to get finer and finer, as you saw on the trunk lid. Yeah, this is actually kind of fun. I really enjoy this kind of stuff. So if ever you want me to do body work on your car in payment for brake work on mine, look me up. Well, there we go. Whoops. There we go. There's my first pass with the 1000 grit. Let me see. Surface. There we go. 1000 grit. I'm not displeased. I've got some water up in the nose there. I'll have that off here in a second. But you can see that some of the major areas that I wanted to get down are down. Some of the little nibbies, I've got a little bit here to go, and a couple of others. But let me see. All right, in here in the view, toward the end, I got a little nib there, and some ones that you can't see too well. There's one right here. So 15 is next, and even much more that'll be gone. And that's the 1500 grit done. I've got a little low spot here I need to get rid of, and let me see if I can see it. Oh, dang it. Right up in here. That's it. All the nibbies and things I got out already. I've got 2000 grit to do, and then I'll be done with my hood. And again, now that I've got a rhythm going, all of this so far is taking me about 10 minutes. So when I get into the body, it won't take me long at all. Yeah, I'm not displeased. And there we go, post 2000. So I'm done with the hood. And again, this didn't take me long at all. It won't take me long to do the hand stuff on my body. I'm done for the night, but I got other stuff to get done. But I'm not unhappy at all. This is stuff I really enjoy doing, and it goes quickly once you get a rhythm going. After work tomorrow, I'll stop off and get the cutting compound I need to do the backs of these damn things.